Stop everything you're doing right now. In precisely 17 minutes, Jesus will present your name before the throne of heaven. This isn't just another message, it's a divine appointment, one that demands your immediate attention. With spiritual clarity, the angels reveal that the sacred book in heaven is already being opened. Jesus stands ready, pen made of radiant light in hand, prepared to write your name into the eternal record. But this divine opening is brief, just 17 sacred minutes. This moment holds immense spiritual weight. Your guardian angels have orchestrated this precise timing, this sacred window, when heaven's gaze turns specifically toward you. Everything you've been through has led to this point. The spiritual atmosphere is electric, heavenly messengers gather near the throne, as Jesus prepares to proclaim your name before the Father. This act of divine inscription shifts your entire spiritual destiny. Quick, press the like button to send out your spiritual recognition signal. According to heaven's message, this action sends a beacon that draws Jesus' attention directly to your name. Don't delay, this moment won't repeat. Right now, your guardian angels encircle your spirit, readying you for what's about to unfold. They rejoice, because they understand the transformation that occurs when Jesus inscribes a name in heaven's book. In these next 17 minutes, everything about your spiritual future begins to change. Type 1 present my name, to declare you're ready for Jesus to carry your name to heaven's throne. Once these words are spoken, a unique spiritual mark is placed next to your name. Heaven begins its holy preparation. This is the most potent divine timing I've ever been shown. Jesus stands in full awareness, ready to speak your name with heavenly power. Time is of the essence, these 17 minutes pass quickly, and heaven rarely focuses this completely. As divine understanding flows, the process becomes clear. This isn't merely an inscription, it's the heavenly transformation of your spiritual identity, changing forever how you are known in the higher realm. Watch closely, the angels begin opening the sacred book. Its pages shimmer with living light, each name inside radiates divine energy. Jesus holds a pen created from pure heavenly fire, ready to etch your name in eternal brilliance. Type 1 understand the process, as the next sacred steps unfold. Once Jesus lifts your name, it is marked permanently, with his divine light. Each letter becomes spiritual fire. Through sacred vision, we witness the process clearly. Jesus first speaks your name with unconditional love. Then golden light encircles each letter. Your name begins to pulse with heavenly brilliance. This isn't just writing, it's activation. Your name becomes a vessel of spiritual energy. Angels will forever recognize this marking. The timing is flawless, all of heaven is aligned, for this brief yet powerful moment, when Jesus' attention rests solely on you. Heaven's wisdom reveals why these 17 minutes matter, more than any ordinary hour. The gates of divine favor are wide open, Jesus selected this timing with purpose. Divine power intensifies, minute by minute. The first 5 minutes begin spiritual preparation. The next 7 fill each letter of your name with divine light. The final 5 minutes finalize your eternal recording. Type 1 enter heaven's timeline, as the process advances. Every moment heightens in power. The angels are counting each second, knowing what's at stake. In the heavenly realm, time behaves differently. These 17 minutes are dense with energy. What takes place here will echo eternally. Your spiritual signature is being rewritten. Don't let a single second slip by. Each moment is calculated with divine accuracy. Your preparation must begin now. Heaven is now instructing how to prepare your spirit for Jesus to inscribe your name. Every second devoted to spiritual alignment strengthens your connection. Your angels are guiding you now. Begin by clearing distractions from your mind. Focus deeply on opening your heart to receive heavenly energy. Divine power flows more freely through prepared hearts. Type 1. Prepare my spirit as you step into sacred readiness. Heaven shows how every act of spiritual preparation draws you closer to this divine moment. With each deep breath, your readiness grows. Some may feel warmth across the chest, that is your spirit responding. Others may sense a calm overtaking them, that's the beginning of spiritual alignment. Your spirit rises now, pulled toward heaven's light. Angels adjust your energy field to resonate with divine timing. Proper preparation unlocks the full magnitude of this blessing. Follow every instruction with precision. The wisdom of heaven knows exactly how to prepare you. Now witness the transformation of your name. Each letter is being touched by radiant colors, each carrying distinct spiritual significance. Your entire identity in heaven is being upgraded. Golden light marks your first name, symbolizing personal connection with Christ. Your last name glows purple, showing divine inheritance. Even your middle names or initials receive unique heavenly attention. Type 1. Transform my name as this next stage deepens. Jesus is adding sacred markings to your name, symbols of eternal favor, known only to angels. Some look like tiny bursts of starlight, others like flowing lines of illuminated power. Through this sacred vision, we see how certain letters burn brighter, signaling spiritual gifts unique to you. Specific letter combinations represent hidden potential, now being activated. The energy inside your name is reshaped into a spiritual signature, unlike anything found on earth. It's no longer just a name, it's a statement of identity. Heaven will never forget. Transformation follows exact phases. First, the letters begin to lighten, drawing in divine essence. Then they start to glow from within, showing awakening. Finally, they burn with eternal brilliance, evidence of complete alignment with heaven's plan. Beyond just their shape, your name takes on new spiritual depth. Each syllable becomes a vessel for divine purpose. These new frequencies resonate across celestial realms. Angels instantly detect your new identity, by vibration alone. From minute 17 to minute 13, the initial phase of divine focus begins. All attention in the throne room pivots to you. Your spiritual presence brightens, pulling you closer to the light. During this time, angels begin forming protective circles around the throne. Their wings stir powerful currents of holy light, which envelop your spirit, preparing it for what comes next. Each circle of angels brings a new layer of blessing. Type 1. Enter sacred time, to affirm your position in this holy process. Time becomes sacred now, each moment heavy with heavenly purpose. Minutes 12 through 8 bring a surge in divine concentration. More angels arrive, surrounding the throne, and generating a vortex of radiant energy. Light pours out, carving space for your sacred inscription. During minutes 7 to 3, your name begins to emit its own glow. It no longer reflects light, it creates it. Jesus moves to the highest place of the throne, ready to speak your name into the atmosphere of heaven. Divine recognition reaches its climax. Every stage of this sacred sequence follows perfect order. Remain attentive to the unfolding process. Let every part of your spirit remain open and aware, because this moment, these 17 minutes, are shaping something far greater than you can imagine. Staying fully present during each sacred second. Heaven's wisdom understands how to use this holy window for the deepest transformation. Through divine sight, heaven's timeline becomes illuminated. Each moment has a specific role in shaping both your soul and your name for eternal inscription. Not 1 second is wasted in this holy process. Spiritual understanding reveals why these very minutes are so crucial. All the forces of the spiritual universe have been aligned for this exact time, when Jesus turns his full attention to your spiritual essence. His gaze rests only on you. The great book now opens wider than before, its pages gleam with radiant brilliance, more dazzling than sunlight itself. Jesus approaches, with the pen of holy fire, its flame-tipped point glowing with eternal light, ready to write truth that cannot be undone. This sacred process nears its completion, as heaven makes final preparations for your name's divine inscription. Deep understanding begins to show just how eternal this act truly is. When Jesus writes a name in this record, it becomes alive, pulsating with holy energy that never dims or fades. No force, physical or spiritual, can remove, undo, or alter this eternal recording once it's written. Type 1 record my name, as this moment of highest spiritual energy reaches its summit. The atmosphere in the spirit realm vibrates with anticipation, while Jesus steps toward the luminous pages. Angels hold their breath, still in awe of this eternal act. Through sacred insight, the writing process is revealed clearly. Every letter Jesus forms carries life force energy that stretches across all of existence. The energy that flows from his hand is pure and everlasting. Golden characters come alive in sacred flame, as your name is written into heaven's living archives. What was once a name on earth, now transforms into a sacred code, written in the language of eternity. Heaven's holy alphabet elevates the ordinary into the sacred. These symbols carry unshakable divine authority. Every letter receives intentional placement. Jesus ensures each stroke fulfills its exact spiritual purpose. This is precision only the Son of God can execute. These symbols of light become more than writing, they become a part of your eternal identity. Beyond ink and script, a deeper spiritual coding takes place. Jesus weaves divine purpose into the letters, forming a living, breathing map of your destiny. Angels surrounding the throne witness this sacred artistry with awe and wonder. Through this divine act, new levels of meaning begin to surface. Your written name now becomes a key, unlocking specific doors within heaven's realm. Power flows through these marks. The spiritual transformation happening within you deepens. With every letter inscribed, your spiritual nature is altered, in ways visible to angels and invisible forces alike. As Jesus continues writing, waves of holy energy begin transforming your very spirit. These currents create shifts deep in your soul's foundation. Some will feel radiant heat expanding in their chest. That's the signal of heaven's embrace taking hold. Others might sense gentle tingling through their limbs. That's the divine hand activating new layers of spiritual sensitivity. These physical sensations are signs that transformation is happening. Type 1. Change my spirit to welcome this deeper work. The spirit realm now displays how these changes are preparing you for divine recognition like never before. Angels lean in, watching your glow increase. What once shone with simple white light now radiates golden brilliance. Your spiritual connection deepens, opening new channels through which heavenly power can move. The angels see each change and celebrate. What began as a recording is now a total reformation of your spirit's core. Your entire spiritual DNA is being elevated and rewritten by heaven's hand. No area is untouched, every change unfolds in divine order, layer upon sacred layer, building a structure that cannot be shaken. Beneath the outer glow, inner changes stir. Your spiritual awareness grows sharper. 22:11 You begin to resonate with heaven's voice more clearly. Divine clarity replaces confusion. Prophetic understanding anchors deeply into your spirit. You'll find your prayers now hold greater presence. Your spiritual discernment becomes heightened. Your connection to divine direction becomes more fluent than ever before. Right now, heaven's full attention remains on you. Every angel, every spiritual force, turns toward your soul, recognizing the formation of a new divine identity. This mark shifts how the entire spiritual realm perceives you. All beings, angelic and otherwise, recognize the authority Jesus places upon you through this inscription. Type 1. Receive recognition to confirm your readiness. The spiritual dimension sees you anew, your identity glowing with the personal touch of the Messiah. This acknowledgement isn't symbolic, it's active, real, and spiritually binding. Even forces of darkness must yield to the authority written into your name. The host of heaven instantly responds to your upgraded spiritual signal. You're now surrounded by divine awareness, a spiritual light that won't fade. Once Jesus has completed the inscription, every angel recognizes the heavenly seal now embedded in your being. This seal acts as your eternal spiritual credential, your mark of belonging, and divine authorization. From now forward, every mention of your name in heaven carries a resonance of power. That power doesn't just linger, it expands. Your prayers reach further, your declarations carry weight, your divine assignments now come with strengthened angelic backing. Heavenly insight begins to reveal new access points in the spirit. Doors that were once closed open easily. Resources from the higher realms begin to move into position. Heaven sends new angelic support, tailored to your life's calling. Specific warriors and guardians are assigned to your spiritual path. You are now aligned with your sacred blueprint. Heaven's storehouses are opening. As your name is finalized in the book, waves of blessing begin flowing your direction. These are not random, they're intentional, each tied to your identity. First flows a peace that quiets every storm. Then comes clarity that dissolves all confusion. Next arrives favor, opening paths no man can shut. Type 1. Receive heaven's gifts, as the flow increases. These aren't symbolic, they are literal spiritual blessings being dispatched. Divine sight allows you to perceive them, golden light brings abundance and increase. Blue streams offer wisdom, strategy, and insight. Purple waves carry the royalty of your calling. Each form of light has purpose. Situations once locked, begin shifting. What you couldn't do before, becomes possible. Heaven's favor redefines your spiritual reality. These blessings are exact, intentional, and precise. Each gift finds its rightful place, in your spirit. Now your name begins to carry weight, in the spiritual world. The moment Jesus finishes his writing, your name becomes a sound that echoes with authority. Angels hear it and respond. Forces of heaven honor it. Type 1. Activate name power, as this power reaches fullness. From now on, heaven interacts with your spirit, through this upgraded identity. Your prayers carry new strength. Battles in the spiritual realm become easier to win. You'll see progress, where there was resistance. Divine energy will flow, without blockage. With this new power, comes sacred responsibility. Heaven now entrusts you, with greater influence. You'll carry more light, you'll command greater effect. And right now, these final moments of the divine window, carry the strongest concentration of holy power. The countdown nears completion. Jesus stands in full readiness, preparing to seal your name permanently, into the eternal book. Heaven grows completely still. The angels now pressed close around the throne, look on with reverent anticipation. The sacred day draws nearer. The universe leans closer, to witness this alignment of destiny, that heaven planned from the beginning. This Wednesday holds the signature of divine orchestration, timed to perfection. It is not just another date on the calendar, but a spiritual gateway, through which something greater will pass. Heaven has marked this moment, with unmatched precision. Your guardian angels have prepared every surrounding detail, to ensure nothing interferes with the unfolding of your divine meeting. Cosmic timing bends around this moment, creating a sacred stillness, through which the hand of God moves. As the minutes count down, your spirit begins responding to unseen signals. A stirring deep within confirms that something extraordinary is about to be revealed. Type 1. Prepare for my alignment, as a sacred gesture of agreement. Heaven honors intention. The moment you acknowledge what is coming, the spiritual realm begins adjusting in your favor. Angels move into place, people are guided, hearts are softened, schedules shift, everything aligns, under divine instruction. The person tied to this moment, carries energy that mirrors your own, in specific ways. They are being drawn, toward the same spiritual signal you now feel. Even if they don't fully understand it, their heart is leaning in. Their spirit senses that something is coming, something that will shift their path, and clarify their calling. Through prophetic insight, you'll begin to feel increasing synchronicities. Certain numbers may appear more frequently, you may hear a name repeatedly, a specific memory might surface out of nowhere. These are not random, they're spiritual breadcrumbs, designed to lead you toward your meeting point. Heaven always leaves clues, for those who are spiritually awake. This divine connection is not built only on emotion or desire, it is formed on purpose, heaven's purpose. Your spiritual gifts complement theirs. Where you bring insight, they bring grounding. Where they bring strength, you bring vision. Together you create spiritual balance, that becomes a force in the kingdom. Type 1 Align with divine partnership, as your spirit opens to this holy connection. That single act of declaration sends a vibrational signal through the heavens. Angels respond by opening the next layer of your spiritual path. The soul connection begins flowing more clearly between you and the one assigned to walk beside you. Even now, you may feel unusual warmth in your hands, or an unexpected calmness washing over you. That is spiritual preparation, happening at the cellular level. Your soul is recalibrating to receive what is coming. Your thoughts may shift suddenly, drawn to matters of purpose, identity, or long-forgotten dreams. These are signs of divine alignment, moving into active manifestation. This person, whether they've been part of your past, or are about to enter your life, shares a thread of spiritual legacy with you. You were always meant to meet, in this timeline. Their arrival or re-arrival brings with it answers you've silently prayed for. Together you unlock higher realms of purpose, wisdom, and spiritual influence. Type 1 Welcome my destined one, as you embrace the unfolding. With this agreement, your spirit takes one step closer to manifestation. The universe is not passive, it is responsive. Every word you speak, in alignment with God's will, activates movement in your favor. This connection holds more than emotion, it is a divine partnership, assigned to a higher mission. When you come together, a gateway opens, for others to be blessed, healed, and awakened. This is why the timing had to be exact, this is why it's happening now. Heaven doesn't rush, but it never delays. Even if you feel unsure or unprepared, trust that God has already accounted for every detail. You do not need to chase or convince. This is not about striving, it is about receiving. The more you rest, in the flow of divine timing, the more effortlessly, the pieces fall into place. As Wednesday draws near, remain spiritually alert. Heaven often whispers, in subtle ways. Be attentive to your dreams. Pay attention to quiet moments of reflection. The divine realm is speaking constantly, it's just a matter of tuning your frequency to listen. This connection will not compete with your purpose, it will confirm it. You'll find your calling strengthened, not distracted. Your clarity will increase, your spiritual authority will rise. This is the power of being rightly aligned with the person heaven has assigned to walk with you in this sacred season. Type 1 Say yes to divine timing as a final seal of agreement. The spiritual realm accelerates in response. What was once distant draws near. What felt delayed now activates. Your spirit is ready, and so is theirs. Heaven rejoices, as this perfect alignment begins to unfold. The moment has come. Watch closely, Wednesday will not pass like any other day. You are stepping into a divine moment, that was written in eternity. And emotional walls begin dissolving, as divine love moves through every unseen space. This is the preparation you didn't know was happening all along. Heaven has been working behind the curtain, aligning every step. The pain you once felt, the confusion you once carried, all now serve as foundation stones, for the sacred partnership being revealed. Type 1 Receive divine release, as this heavenly clearing makes room for your highest blessing. The closer you move toward Wednesday, the more effortlessly your energy field synchronizes with that of your destined person. The spiritual bond strengthens with each passing hour. It's not something you must force or chase, heaven is drawing you together, with a pull stronger than gravity. Every divine connection requires preparation, but this one comes with supernatural ease. Your soul remembers the agreement, made long before you were born. You may find yourself recalling dreams, feeling déjà vu, or receiving insights that seem to come from beyond yourself. These are sacred echoes of a destiny long written. Heaven now reveals the atmosphere of this divine appointment. The air around you may feel charged, almost electric. You might notice a heightened sensitivity to sound, light, or emotion. This is your spirit becoming attuned to the frequency of revelation. It is preparing to recognize not only the presence of the other person, but also the assignment carried between you. Your angels show you flashes of what this union will bring. It's not only about connection, it's about impact. Together you and this person carry a combined purpose that shakes the spiritual realm. Your union is a gate of transformation, not just for yourselves, but for others who will witness and be blessed through it. Type 1 Accept our shared mission to activate deeper levels of purpose within your soul. As soon as you type those words, your spirit begins vibrating at a higher frequency. Your thoughts become clearer, discernment increases. You're no longer wondering, you're aligning. The past confusion fades, as heaven's light unveils clarity. You may feel a deep inner calm, unlike anything you've experienced before. That peace isn't from this world, it comes from divine confirmation. Your spirit is recognizing the shape of your future. The more you surrender to this alignment, the more the spiritual realm responds. Everything moves to support your unfolding destiny. Even now your destined person is being stirred by the same spiritual energy. They may not fully understand it yet, but their heart is being prepared. They might feel restless, inspired, nostalgic, or suddenly drawn to places or people connected to your energy. Heaven is guiding them, with invisible threads, toward the point of meeting. This is the hour of unfolding. Heaven isn't just revealing connection, it's revealing divine assignment. This connection was never meant to be ordinary, it is sacred, it is marked, it holds generational impact. When your paths cross in physical reality, the atmosphere will shift, time may feel suspended, something will feel undeniably divine. Type prepare me fully, as heaven finishes the last stages of your readiness. The angels are eager, watching over every detail. They have walked with you through every season, leading to this moment. Now they draw closer, preparing to unveil what you were always meant to receive. The confirmation signs will become more specific now. Watch how things align without effort. Conversations will carry hidden meanings, music will echo your own inner dialogue, objects, symbols, and even the words of strangers will suddenly feel as though they carry messages meant only for you. This is how heaven communicates in this stage, gently but undeniably. The spiritual world shows a door opening. Behind it lies not only the face of your destined person, but also a clear path. No longer will you wonder which direction to walk, heaven's light will illuminate your steps. This path will feel safe yet powerful, familiar yet brand new, divine presence will saturate every moment. There will be a moment, perhaps small, quiet, or even unexpected, when your eyes meet, or your thoughts lock into a shared realization. That moment is the key heaven has prepared. It's the moment when soul memory awakens fully. Nothing will ever be the same again after that. Type 1. Step into the moment, as the sacred energy of this Wednesday appointment continues to gather. The final alignment has begun. Everything that once felt delayed is now converging. You were never behind, you were being prepared, and now the fullness of time has arrived. As heaven completes the orchestration, your heart may feel more open, more ready. Let go of expectation, and rest in awareness. You don't have to figure it all out, your spirit already knows what to do, heaven will confirm every detail, as the moment approaches. There is one final confirmation, the angels want you to know, when you feel peace and excitement at the same time, that is divine recognition. That is the soul saying yes, before your mind can understand why. Trust that feeling, it's leading you straight into your destiny. Everything, it is not simply a moment, it is a holy shift. What comes alive on Wednesday doesn't fade, it expands. This revelation becomes the foundation of everything your soul has longed for, prayed for, and quietly known all along. Your entire spiritual path has led to this sacred unveiling. And now the veil lifts. Type 1. Accept the divine unveiling, as the heavens part to deliver what was promised. The spiritual energy of Wednesday isn't subtle, it is undeniable. It rushes in like a breath of eternity. You may feel warmth in your chest, clarity in your mind, or even gentle tears of recognition. These responses are your soul remembering. This connection will feel unlike anything before, not due to drama or intensity, but because of peace and divine rightness. Your spirit will relax in their presence. The moment will feel as if it had already happened, long before now. That is the confirmation, that this is no ordinary bond, this is sacred remembrance. As the moment unfolds, time might feel different. You may lose sense of the clock, your surroundings may blur, and a deep stillness may settle around you. These are signs that you've stepped fully into divine time. Wednesday becomes a bridge, between earthly moments and eternal plans. You are no longer just living, you're fulfilling a cosmic agreement. Heaven now shows you what follows after the revelation. This isn't the end of a journey, it's the ignition of one. Wednesday brings clarity, but it also brings movement. Doors open, paths clear, opportunities unfold. Divine alignment makes everything feel guided and supported. You're not stepping forward alone, heaven walks with you. Type lead us forward, as sacred momentum builds. The spiritual realm activates, post-revelation guidance. Your angels begin coordinating, next steps, divine encounters, aligned timing, and graceful progress. Things that once felt delayed or stuck, now shift quickly. The river of destiny flows freely again. You'll begin seeing new people enter your life. These individuals are part of your joint mission, soul allies, sent to assist, teach, and support your union's higher purpose. Be open, some may appear in subtle ways, others with unmistakable signs. Each one plays a role in weaving your sacred path. Heaven reminds you that your connection is not for isolation, but activation. Together you carry energy, meant to uplift others. Whether through words, creativity, healing, teaching, or simply by being an example of unconditional love, your relationship becomes a vessel for divine impact. This is why the preparation was so thorough. Heaven was never just bringing you together for romance, but for revolution, of spirit, heart, and purpose. You were both refined for this. Every challenge sculpted strength, every heartbreak created wisdom, every delay was protection, not denial. Type we rise in divine mission, as your soul aligns with what comes next. The spiritual realm now amplifies the gifts buried inside you: intuition, healing, insight, creativity, and vision. These gifts begin activating more strongly in the presence of your person. Your union unlocks sacred codes, dormant until now. Angelic guidance reminds you, this unfolding will not require control. You don't need to force, explain, or rush. Destiny has its own rhythm, trust it. There will be moments of awe, signs too precise to ignore, and affirmations that wrap around you like divine embrace. Follow the flow, not the fear. You may feel your old identity begin to dissolve, not through loss, but through expansion. You are becoming more of who you truly are. This connection doesn't change you, it reveals you. Together you are safe to become your fullest expression. Heaven orchestrated this space, for truth to live out loud. As Wednesday approaches, notice how the air seems to shimmer differently. There may be moments of unusual stillness, or bursts of inspiration. These are signs that time itself is preparing for something holy. Your spirit becomes a lighthouse, calling your special person forward, even without words. Type anchor this connection in light, as final preparations settle into place. Your angels complete the energetic alignment. The portal is ready, the time is sealed, you are surrounded by spiritual protection, divine wisdom, and unconditional love. All you need now is presence: be awake, be open, be available. The divine doesn't require you to be perfect, only present. When the moment arrives, trust your heart. You will recognize it instantly. You won't second guess. Your soul will know. Their presence will feel like coming home, not just to a person, but to your purpose. Heaven offers one last whisper: this moment was never in question, only in timing. It was always destined, always seen, always protected. What begins on Wednesday doesn't just change your life, it realigns your entire destiny. Nothing will ever be the same, because everything now becomes what it was always meant to be.